Doctors and nutritionists are sounding the alarm on 6 specific types of fish that older adults should avoid. Why? Well, stick with me, because the reasons might surprise you and could even protect your brain, heart, and long-term well-being. Let's start with a quick reality check. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to toxins, to heavy metals, and even to certain foodborne bacteria. Our metabolism slows down, our liver works a little harder, and unfortunately, our immune system isn't what it used to be. That's why choosing the right fish and avoiding the wrong ones is absolutely essential. It's not about giving up seafood altogether. It's about making smarter choices. So let's get into it. First up is tilefish. Sounds fancy, right? But doctors are waving a red flag on this one. Tilefish is one of the highest mercury fish in the ocean, and mercury is a serious concern for seniors. Too much mercury can lead to memory issues, confusion, and even tremors, symptoms that mimic or worsen age-related cognitive decline. The FDA specifically warns pregnant women and older adults to steer clear of this one. Number 2 is king mackerel. Yes, it's delicious, but again, we've got a mercury overload. Just like tilefish, king mackerel contains mercury levels that can exceed safe consumption limits, especially for people over 60. Long-term exposure affects not just brain health, but cardiovascular function as well. If you're trying to protect your heart and stay sharp, skip the king and go for its cousin, Atlantic mackerel, which is much lower in mercury and still packed with omega-3s. Third on the list is swordfish. I know, this one's a seafood lover's favorite, but here's the issue. Swordfish is another heavy hitter when it comes to mercury. In older adults, it can contribute to fatigue, irritability, and even increase the risk of developing neurodegenerative issues. For someone trying to stay active and mentally agile, swordfish is just not worth the risk. Coming in at number 4, shark. Now this isn't a fish you'll find in your average supermarket, but it's worth mentioning. Shark meat can be found in some ethnic dishes or high-end restaurants, but it's one of the most contaminated fish out there. Why? Sharks are at the top of the food chain. They accumulate everything from mercury to industrial pollutants to microplastics. And when we eat them, we're getting a concentrated dose of those same toxins. Doctors strongly discourage seniors from consuming shark meat. It's just too risky. Now this one might surprise you. Farmed salmon. We're told salmon is heart healthy, and it can be, but it depends on where it comes from. Farmed salmon is often raised in crowded conditions, treated with antibiotics, and fed an unnatural diet to speed up growth. That leads to higher levels of inflammation-causing omega-6 fats, not to mention exposure to pollutants like PCBs. For older adults who are trying to reduce inflammation, improve joint health, and avoid unnecessary toxins, farmed salmon can backfire. Instead, opt for wild-caught Alaskan salmon. It's one of the cleanest, healthiest fish out there. And finally, smoked fish. Whether it's smoked salmon, trout, or herring, these are packed with flavor, but they come with a double whammy: high sodium and an increased risk of listeria contamination. Listeria is a dangerous bacteria that seniors are especially vulnerable to. Combine that with sodium levels that can send blood pressure soaring, and you've got a recipe for disaster, especially if you're dealing with hypertension or kidney issues. So what should you eat? I know what you're thinking. What fish can I actually eat then? Don't worry, not all seafood is off the table. Here are a few doctor-approved alternatives. Wild-caught salmon, packed with omega-3s and low in contaminants. Sardines, tiny but mighty. Low in mercury and high in calcium, great for bones. Atlantic mackerel, not king. Heart-healthy and sustainable. Rainbow trout, mild, nutritious, and often responsibly farmed. These are all excellent options that can help boost brain power, improve heart health, and support joint function without putting your health at risk. Fish can be an amazing part of a healthy senior diet, but only if you're choosing the right ones. The 6 fish we talked about today: tilefish, king mackerel, swordfish, shark, farmed salmon, and smoked fish, can all pose hidden dangers, from mercury to bacteria to heart-straining sodium. The good news? Now you know. And knowing which fish to avoid is one of the simplest ways to protect your health as you age. So the next time you're at the seafood counter or ordering at a restaurant, keep this list in mind. Make choices that support your longevity, not sabotage it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend or loved one who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on staying healthy, happy, and strong at any age. And hey, have you made any changes to your diet recently? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, stay well, stay informed, and stay vibrant.